welcome back to my channel. I'm Christy if you haven't been here before, and I am not in Florida. I am not in Disney World today. I am back in my bedroom at home, which was not expected for the 16th of March today. Today actually is a breaking history day, I guess, for Walt Disney World. All the parks are closed, all the stores are closed, the resorts are going to be closing in a few days because of, as you all know, coronavirus. All the CPs have been sent home, and you know, Disney wants us to be safe and protected, which I understand, but it's just, this was so not expected, I guess. And I know I'll be back there. I'm gonna work hard to go back, but this is, you know, your dream. You work so hard to be there, and then it's just like boom, poof, you have to go home, like program cut 3 months short. Like, it's just so hard to just adjust back to normal after that, after just such an amazing time that you've been having and how much you learn there. It's incredible. It's just been really hard, you know, for all the CPs going through all this. And like the other night, like I was in the Polynesian, me and my family were there, and we were getting Dole Whips, and we were gonna watch the fireworks on the beach, and I'm like, oh, okay, like this will be good, like one of the last things that we do before I leave, it'll be fine. And then we're standing there, we're getting our Dole Whips, and I hear Happily Ever After start. And you know, like when you're a CP, it's like you memorize Happily Ever After, like this is everything, like you cry every time you see it. And so then like it comes on and you hear the beginning of the music, and I just like fell apart. I had to run into the Polynesian. I was just like bawling my eyes out. It's just been hard, that's all, especially returning your costumes and everything, but we'll get through it. A few mental breakdowns later, we're here, and I hope that Disney can come back in a few weeks and be back to normal. I hope this all goes back to normal, but you know, it's unprecedented and we don't know what's gonna happen. But I wore this shirt today and I thought it was very fitting, and it says, "If lost, return to Disney World." Let me tell you, I'm a little lost right now, lost for words, and I'm not in the right place right now. So somebody help me out. I guess one of the things that, like, you know, I'm just disappointed about too in leaving the program is like I had so many things that I still wanted to do, so many things on my bucket list. I made my ear wall again, little over there. It was on my wall in my apartment. I wanted to do a room tour at Chatham, but I was never able to, just because we left so quickly, and I just had all these ideas, but I thought I had time, but you know, it got cut short. One of the hardest things about it all is like leaving your roommates and packing up all your things and all your memories and just like moving out, especially when me and my roommates really got along awesome, and we had a 2-bedroom, 6 people. So there was a single and bunk beds, which meant that me and the person I link with actually got the top bunk. And let me tell you that I used to complain about having a top bunk, but I will take that right now. Like, over everything that's happening, jeez. But yeah, me and my roommates, we got so lucky and got along so seamlessly, and it was awesome. And just leaving them is so heartbreaking. I have top secret knowledge because I lived in the 2-bedroom, 6-person. They said, okay, for your guys' extension, which I was supposed to extend to into the summer program, but for your guys' extension, you guys are all gonna have to move out because we're renovating these apartments. I think that all the 2-bedroom, 6-person are not going to have bunk beds. So they're adding in Flamingo Crossing as well, which is another housing complex that they're adding. So it looks like that all of the apartment complex, none of them are going to have bunk beds, which is a huge plus because a lot of people don't want bunk beds, which is understandable. So that is a plus if you're going back to the college program in the fall or next spring are going to try to go. It looks like that's what's happening. I don't really know what's going to happen for the fall extensions right now, but I know that a lot of the spring CPs were going to be able to go into the new housing Flamingo Crossing, but me and my roommates were just hoping that we were going to be together again. But we'll see what happens if we're able to go back in summer or not. but that is some knowledge that I know. Hopefully no more bunk beds for anyone, that would be great. I was just talking and I didn't even realize who was behind me. This is my cat, Georgia. She's like the love of my life. One of the things I haven't really mentioned with you guys is my work location and my role with Disney. So I was merchandise and I worked at the World of Disney in Disney Springs. And usually when I say that to people, they're like, oh God, like good luck. But guys, let me tell you that World of Disney is not that. I really liked it there. It was really fun. Literally everyone that I worked with was the sweetest person. Leaders were great. You have like, I don't even know, 9 leaders there, which is a lot compared to a lot of other places, but this is also the biggest themed merchandise store in the world. So of course you're gonna have a lot of leaders, which is a good thing, but the leaders, if you ever ask them anything, they'd get back to you right away. Everyone was super nice and welcoming. I felt like, I guess the one thing about working at World of Disney is like, yeah, you're not in the parks, but also you're not in the parks. When you go to the parks aren't old, you know, like you're not going there and you're like, ugh, I'm like at work. No, like you just get to enjoy them like a regular guest. That's one benefit of working at Disney Springs. It is a big store, you get overwhelmed, but guess what? You get so much experience with so many different scenarios and you will be prepared for anything. The one good thing with merchandise is that you can trade shifts with whoever you want, and I was able to work in 3 of the parks. My goal was to work in all 4, but obviously that was cut short. So I worked at Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom. I mainly worked at Magic Kingdom and Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. And then also on Main Street, I worked a lot at like Emporium and Main Street East. When you're trading these shifts, you don't have to feel uncomfortable with going into a new location. You can be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to the Emporium today on Main Street. But the Emporium is exactly like World of Disney except in a park. You know, you have so much experience at the World of Disney, so much is going on all the time, you get used to it. So when you go to a store that's not as busy or it's kind of chill, you're like, oh, like this is nice, but like I know how to do a lot of other things as well. So it's really nice because you know a lot. You feel very accomplished about yourself afterwards. I guess one of the negatives from working at WOD is, or we call it WOD for World of Disney, is the costumes. Honestly, like, you know, I like fashion and everything, and I'm not the biggest fan of the jeans, but the jeans are fine, like they're very comfortable. But we also had like this button-down t-shirt that had like checkers, and the checkers were very neutral blue, and so people would come up to you and they'd be like, hi, like, do you work here? And I'd be like, yeah, I do. What, like, you get that question a lot about, do you work here? Because you'd blend in so much with the blues. I don't know, it was weird. So if I had to make a suggestion, I thought of this. You could go retro Disney and you could have like the pleated skirts and like little sweater that says World of Disney on it, kind of like the older like Mouseketeer outfits. I think they'll be super cute and retro because the jeans are fine. Like the guys could wear the jeans, or you could have an option to do skirts or jeans, but I think that would be super cute for WOD. But right now it's the jeans and the button up. But again, with merchandise you're able to trade shifts, and I got to wear so many different fun outfits and things, which I can make another video about, just like trading shifts and everything, because that's a whole another animal of its own. I personally enjoyed working at World of Disney. I met so many like co-workers of mine that are so sweet and are in the same situation as me right now. But I guess I just wanted to make this little video for you guys to let you know what's going on with the college program at the moment. Like I said, I will be back soon. I know that, but it's just gonna take some time. I guess I'll end it on that note for right now, but I hope you guys have a magical day and stay safe. Mwah.